looking to bounce back and rebuild their reputation on the map here. But still, I definitely agree with your sentiments here. Like, the map pool, it's a massive issue. Inferno, Nuke, and an Ancient to close things out. Just to reiterate, it will be Inferno picked by MIBR. Astralis, if you don't win this game, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you've got to close this one out. This should be a convincing victory. If they want to be considered a top 10 team, like even just knocking on the door of it, you need to be putting this sort of game to bed. It's a weak MIBR. New roster with a stand-in. There's no way you should be losing this. Should be a clean 2-0 if this team's going to stand a chance of causing any damage here at Bucharest.
No, I fully agree with that assessment.
Okay,
there's kind of not really any world where this should be anything outside of a 2-0 for Astralis if we're supposed to take this team seriously. So let's see what they give us. Kicker opens things up. Oh dear. A hold starts to crumble. Device dead. And it's a pistol round secured for MIBR. I'm calling it early.
Yeah, GG.
Well, just on the pistol, yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be a real early call.
I mean, MIBR are probably going to win, aren't they?
Yeah, they'll probably get the 2-0. Like, Astralis, it's such a weird team. Like, this squad, this roster, when Hooksy first joined, sure, Stan was still in the lineup, but they managed to get to a couple of grand finals. It was looking really promising. And then bringing Major Skin, okay, you think, cool, like he's a safe pair of hands. Turns out, hasn't been that safe for them. He's actually looked pretty underwhelming. But the team as well just seems to be spiraling a bit since its addition. They've had a month since EPL though, Harry. A whole month where things weren't great there.
Well,
it was a pretty
I think it's kind of
performance, 0-3 in stage 2, but they've had a month to work on things.
It's impressive that this veto has ended up so nice for MIBR when we were talking about the map pool conversation and about how Astralis try to maintain the 7-map pool for MIBR. It's really like top heavy. They have 3 good maps. And then outside of that, things fall off pretty quickly. But they've ended up with all 3 of their good maps, so isn't that nice?
That is quite nice.
I don't know how that's happened, but that is what's happened. So now they probably do win the series, which is nice for them.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. So Astralis 0-2 here in Bucharest after this one, which is
Thank you all for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow.
That's all we're going to have here today on the B stream. And we have got a force buy though, Harry, and we do know that winning the force buy is even better than winning the pistol. So that's probably what they're aiming for. It was probably by design. Here we go. 5 players in towards B, walking into the Lion's Den. We're going to have multiple Astralis players ready and waiting. Hooksy setting up the util. Execution coming in momentarily. Can't really fall back of this one. You've lost so much map control. Smokes down towards coffins. Smoke down towards spawn. Molotovs presumably to come in as well. Or that meta flashback lands inside the fountain, as you can see. But they wait. They avoid the flashes, but they can't avoid Jabby and his Deagle, I should say, as he manages to crack things open. Beautiful sequence from him, but it might not be enough.
Surely it has to be. I mean, that was a crazy sequence of kills. And now Device has done loads of damage. Magisk.
I don't know.
You know I'm a big Magisk fan. He's got full health, picked up a Galil. Oh, bro, he's got this. Let's go, Magisk. Up and over. Nice. Easy does it. Drop in, make a bit of noise, give up where you are. Take a couple more footsteps. Now they really know just to drive it home. Because you want to give them every advantage when you just decimate them like that. Lovely scenes. Dude, show me the Abby Deeks. I hope we have them. They looked crazy. He was at dark when he nails both of them. One player in mid-air. That's a gorgeous sequence from Yabi. Someone who wasn't hitting super hard to open up this tournament. If he's in for a good day in the office, so are Astralis.
Let's have a look at it. Mid-air on the first one, connects beautifully on the second. It was getting uncomfortable for a moment, but it is going to be Astralis winning the all-important second round force by, as I mentioned, arguably better than winning the pistol. You do have to get through this one as well. MIBR will have Tech-9s themselves, forced by with the bomb being planted. Up against 5 rifles, one of which is to save Galil, but M4s otherwise. Oh, an AK from Aegis as well. So all the advantages you could ask for here. Alleviates a lot of pressure. Oopsie. Forcing the issue down towards the bottom of B. Sprays with that Galil. Needs at least one. He'll get it. Feels uncomfortable now, but they do have the man advantage. Lots of damage done, to be fair. Exit and kick up. Very low indeed. Not really much he can do with this round anymore.
I see some people in chat asking about the stand-in situation for MIBR. So obviously they're supposed to have Klim. That's the guy from their main roster, but couldn't make it. So instead, they have Bruno, not to be confused with Breno.
Or Born Rich.
Yes, so BR Enazan, or Breno, as we've come to call him. We call him that because his name is Breno, and it's easier to say than BR Enazan. Meanwhile, Born Rich, Brun dollar sign, whichever you prefer, that's Bruno. He's from MIBR Academy. That might be confusing because Breno is also originally from MIBR Academy. But different people, not related to my knowledge. I saw people asking if they were related. They're not. They just have similar looking names. So I just wanted to clear that up.
Okay, this round getting a little bit more uncomfortable, Harry, but there's Yabby closing things out. No problem at all in the end. Hooksy doing all the damage, so sure, he only got 1 kill, but he still secured the round. Got a couple of dinks in the mix there through the smoke. No bomb planted, so should be absolutely fine here for the full eco. Astralis starting to feel comfy here on the CT side after losing the pistol. It's going to be $2,000 per player. MIBR, not really much they can do. Just try and bleed out that util. Operate with Glocks only. Can't really invest anything at all. I think I hear 1 gun drop. So yeah, Exit gets a deagle. Had a bit of extra cash.
Now everyone's remarking on Born Rich's similarities to the popular artist Baby No Money.
Yeah, I was trying to work that in yesterday.
Or Alex, if you know him on a first name basis, like I do.
Which you do, actually.
Which I do.
I've seen him talk to him on WhatsApp. It's actually true.
So there we go. You know, you all think I'm super uncool and just hanging out in my parents' house, which
with Hugo,
only half of those things are true. But Mum and Dad are out for the weekend, so I get to talk about Counter-Strike. I don't, however, know Born Rich. Maybe we should work on that, Henry.
We can see what we can do. It might be a small time in the spotlight for him. He hasn't gone huge at the tournament so far, but he hasn't been bad. He's had his moments. Bear in mind, it's his first ever LAN tournament. I guess it's good to reiterate that from yesterday. Never played a LAN. It's a big one. And he's actually done some good damage there. Hooksy, good for 1 again. It doesn't feel like enough. It's fine, but the round is still on. Good flashbang. Stare. Oof, okay, device. Looks like it's absolutely fine. Some damage taken. Close this one out, boys.
Oh, fellas.
It's fine. It's
Glocks.
just 2 kills.
Like,
Glocks.
we don't have to be that scared. You can just shoot them. They really don't do a lot.
Yeah, they made a bit of a meal of it.
Bit of a nail-biting anti-Glock round from Astralis. It's all fine. And certainly not a sign of things to come.
Okay, here we go, though, Harry.
Devis.
First gun round.
He's got his orb.
Devis.
Is he Devis or is he Device today? Let's see.
I don't know. Haven't loved the output from Devis this tournament, but let's see what he can do. CT side AWPing, heads towards Banana to kick things off. Vision taken away by virtue of smoke. It's a bit of a quiet start to the round here. No significant damage. Looking for that mid control. On its off towards the corner of Banana. Baits out some util. Looking at util. Bit of a deploy towards the quad side here. Kicker confirms there's no on top of middle. That's the first objective complete. Take the vision away from the CTs here. Ideally towards Banana and top of middle. Then you can actually choose where you want to execute. Nice smoke though in response. Allows the CTs to retake here if they so wish. There it is.
Oh, Yabby, jump scare. If there was proximity chat in CS, that would make it so much better. That's a thought for another day. Yabby, he's ready to go. Got support from Magisk down here in the pit. They've given a little jiggle on the short side, and a lot of bodies have been seen. Strong crossfires for Astralis. Into the kill box you go, MIBR. And there's a reason they call it that. It's where all the killing happens, and it's a little box. They're shut down.
Kill box. Who calls it that?
Me, just now.
Okay, fair enough.
Source. I made it up.
Well, the kill box strategy is very successful.
Breno with the save.
Should we just call him BR and Arenazan instead, just to avoid confusion?
I like Breno, Bruno. I think we should first name basis all of Breno, Bruno, Raphael, and Felipe, I think.
Okay.
Kicker is what?
You don't know it. You don't know it.
Alexi.
Or Sasha to his friend.
Bruno boosting. Alexi and Breno. Breno boosted by Bruno. Bumbles through the apartments.
Okay. Oh, chance. Oh, no damage done? Okay, that felt like a perfect opportunity.
Oh, I thought you meant Breno didn't tag him.
So, a round where we just have some pistols. The Breno AK-47.
What's Rasmus got?
Okay, that's Hooksy. I'm not sure he has a lot here. I think just letting them have banana control is fine. Lock them out. Rot that clock. Although it is getting to the point now. It's like, okay, if they breach his smoke and he only gets one, which is all he's been picking up so far, that becomes a real issue. He needs some backup right now. Stare, realizing that's going to be smoked down towards coffins. Stare, one of the safest pairs of hands in Denmark. Hooksy gets a double this time. That should do. Maybe a bomb plant's possible. Oh, Hooksy with the third. Beautiful.
With Stare here, you're always destined to emerge the victor.
Hooksy's on for the ace. Okay. Not quite.
Easy for Rasmus.
That was quite easy.
Also, Stare's name is Victor. That was the bit. You'll always emerge the victor.
Okay. I didn't know that. Now I do.
Do you want to know all their names too? You know Magisk's, obviously, and devices.
Emil. Yeah.
Yabby is Jacob. There's always a Jacob in Denmark.
Is Rugged Casper, I think?
Yeah.
Okay, got that.
Jacob, Yabby, Vinicky.
That's pretty good. Right then. We need to see some rounds, Harry. We need to see a bit more movement out there. Okay, this looks promising. The app's pop. You'll love it. For good reason. Gonna be Yabby.
Made a meal out of that one. Hooksy trying to hold on.
I think
they're working in close. Flash is brutal. Yabby does far better. can't quite stick the landing on a clean finish, but that leaves Bruno 1v2, and they're closing in. Clean stuff. Victor and Jacob make it happen.
Well, there we have it. A change of pace, a change of setup. The apartments pounce. It's actually looking pretty promising for a second there. Major's only able to find one, but the Abbey goes absolutely massive there. Some beautiful shots. That was the best round they've had in quite some time, but the Abbey shutting it down. This kills towards the apartments after this one. Nice little tap. Gets the job done. Stare to close things out, denying the plant, more importantly. Sends them packing down to a partial buy once again. It's a tactical pause. First map of Inferno, not going so well. This is the pick of MIBR. Bear in mind, Harry, we said it many times today, T-sided map. So you're looking to get more than one round, ideally.
Or maybe this is just how MIBR like to start. They light
map,
the fire
best of
under
3.
themselves by 13-1ing map 1.
It worked yesterday. Can't deny it.
Well, it kind of worked.
Yeah, they got our map.
But you wonder, would it be easy to just start playing in map 1? Let's see. That's a horrible way to go. But a surprise to no one. Aegisk waits in the apartments for them to come to him. Him and Unk.
Okay.
I'm still in Magisk's corner on the big Unk gate situation. Magisk isn't Unk. And everyone says, oh, it's because he looks like Unk. What does that even mean? Take a look in the mirror. That's one of the most winningest CS players of all time we're talking about. Put some respect on his name. Stare. Absolutely nails 2 through the smoke. Yabi here to help out. And it's never that clean for Astralis. It can't be. So they've given Bruno a chance again. He's got the bomb on his back. 45 seconds left to make a play here.
What a player's going to have to be. Bruno on his first LAN tournament ever. And a 3 versus 1. Got a couple of clutches yesterday, 2 to be precise. Can he find any form here? First kill against the AWP, but it's Device and his trusty Tech9. 7-1 somehow again. Harry with a Brazilian team on the server.
It always happens.
It's kind of like insane at this point. Spam the chat. You know what to spam. It's a good meme. It's a friendly meme. One of the greats, I would say. But there it is again. 7-1. MIBR.
In case anyone wasn't here yesterday and they're not familiar with the Unk dialogue, it's just that I take an issue with Magisk being referred to as Unk because he's not even old. He's not even the oldest guy on the team. Why is he Unk? He's 27. He's younger than Nico. Younger than Simple. Same age as Messi. He's in the prime of his life.
True.
So leave him alone. Anyway, MIBR, they've got a 5v4 untraded onto Device, who's 30, by the way. They're the top banana. Stare, much the same. And a 5v3 for MIBR, Henry. They might be about to get on the board.
Yeah, but we got Hooksy, the final boss of the B-bomb side. He does go down and looks to be, yes, indeed, the second round picked up. But here comes Unk. Through the smoke, we'll get one. Yabi will join him, and the round is by no means safe just yet. They are yet to plant. Oh my God, what is that? Ridiculous shot. Bruno, he goes down. That was the bomb carrier as well. Invites Majeskin to give this one a crack. Going through the ruins. Smoked off. Then it's going to try and make this one as expensive as possible. Sure, you're going to try and win it, but it's unlikely. But if you can take down all remaining members here, get close to a defuse, we'll see what they can manage here. Going to be flashing through. Trying to breach his smoke. Aegis has already got 2 through it, and he gets himself a 3rd. All of a sudden, it's a 2-on-2.
come on, Magisk, let's go! He's on for the ace! He's on for all 5! They're gonna leave him to get the defuse, Magisk, if you get let down by Yabby. Oh, he's nailed it! He's covered him!
No way.
Magisk with the faith!
That's crazy. That's wild. It's completely shattered the morale.
He got nephew mindset! And
How
so
have you
yeah,
lost that?
that's a 2-on-4 turnaround from Astralis, spearheaded by Magisk.
That's crazy. 5-on-3. Maybe even a 5-on-2, I think. Yeah, hooks are going down. It was a 5-on-2. Holy. And Amadeus gets multiple kills through the smoke. How have you lost that, MIBR? Call it done. Inferno feels like it won't be resuscitated now. MIBR, they're going to plant down, but giving up a must-win round there. You're not going to get any better opportunities than that.
Look at how happy he is.
It's good to see an old man smile.
What the?
Warms your heart, really.
That's it, Magis, bro. The beard's got to go.
The beard?
I think that's it. Everyone just sees beard. They see that Viking beard.
Those strong genetics.
Device hairless. And always thought of as younger.
Okay. MIBR. It seems like you're cooked. That round there, simply not good enough, as Pimp would say. We agree.
Simply not good enough. But the stare, he's aware. And let me be clear. Gets away with 1. Device. Just waiting. He's got a lot of patience. Wisdom. All things that come with age. He knows good things will come to him. Matches, meanwhile, the young buck. He goes and seeks out victory. He goes and finds the guy in the apartment. You see in these subtle differences? Yeah. Are you clocking it?
I'm clocking it.
The Magisk is standing on business.
Yep. Agreed. 10-2 right now. It's a new world record.
Poor Bruno has been last alive in every unwinnable 1v4. And this time it's a 1v5. Oh, welcome to the big leagues.
Yep.
It's horrible.
8 seconds. Sit back and spawn. Hold on to that AK. We won't have much more going forward. It's partial by territory once again. Or they might even find him. They might even find him. No. Good God. Bruno lives to tell the tale. Round number 11. This game is done, I'm afraid. It's a very T-sided map. There'll be no recovery.
Yeah. It is done.
It is done.
But hey, it's not the worst loss MIBR have had. It's just tied with the worst loss MIBR have had.
That's very true. So 3 AKs on the CT side. Devis, AWP. Uxie, he's had his moments. Astralis, though, pretty much GG this map when they got the 5-on-2 victory.
Right, I'm going in on the Magisk Unk angle one last time.
You can't.
The other reason why I don't like him being referred to as Unk is I don't want Magisk to adopt the mindset that he is Unk. He could still be one of the GOATs.
Okay, here's a theory for you, Harry. He's just been around since 2016. He's been since SK Gaming with Cadian back in the day. That's why he's regarded as Unk, because he's just a veteran, a young veteran. He's just been around for most of these guys' childhood. People started watching this game when they were 10 years old. He was there.
We aren't calling Nico Unk. Everyone's like, he's still gonna get his trophy. Like, adopt that same mantra for Magisk. I want Magisk fired up.
He's still gonna get his trophy.
Like, I don't know. Magisk could win another major. What does that even mean? What does that even do? Wouldn't that shatter the illusion? Shouldn't that's what he should be aiming for?
You feel like this Astralis team is winning the major?
No, of course they're not.
So what's your point?
They're arse, but eventually, with enough practice.
What's your point then? If Nico...
Look at him go, man. He's 12-2.
Yeah, they're beating up MIBR for standard. Great. Like, yeah, we said at the start of the game, unless you 2-0 this, it's an absolute abomination of a result. They had to do this. There was no other outcome. Like, fair enough, it's a good showing, but there's been little to no resistance. They're leaving us fun guns and spawn. That's where we're at.
Come on, Magic.
12-2 is great. He's had a good show. This will raise the confidence. Exactly what they needed after the showing yesterday.
Oh, no. His one death. His one untimely death. Device nails the first. It's a famous position for the Device AWP. Not hard to see why. And this time he's got Yabby there backing him up. So the one death doesn't matter. Astralis 11-1. They're feeling great.
MIBR on track to replicate the first map of yesterday as well. 13-1 looking incredibly likely here. Rugger's loving it. For once, it feels like this one's locked in. There's no chance you're going to lose the map, presumably. But time will tell. A somber moment for the MIBR players. I think we all knew it was over after that 5-on-2 situation, but can't argue with the results. Astralis can only play who's put in front of them. Sure, it's MIBR with stand-in, but they are absolutely walloping them right now. Everyone having their moments, and yeah, I don't think there's much more to say. As mentioned, it's a T-sided map, and yeah, you can look at that notebook all you like. The strategies, I don't think are going to save you here. A few fist bumps, try and keep the head in the game. The old caster cliche, just try and keep it close, win as many rounds as you can, get warmed up, shake off this loss. But they will not be resuscitating this Inferno map. Their pick. Device, you're right though, an iconic position for him. Actually looking pretty good today. Double dual elites.
You want to know something mind-blowing, Henry?
Yes, obviously.
And this will shatter your brain into 1,000 pieces.
Yep, I'm ready.
Blame F is older than Magisk.
How old is Blame F? 28?
28.
Damn. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's blown my mind. That's cool. Little factoid,
I think it
though.
should have blown your mind, bro.
It's a cool factoid.
And everyone's like,
but Blame F's gonna get his trophy one day. He's getting his trophy.
Best player in Denmark. Oh, best player in Denmark.
He's getting his trophy.
He's like sometimes the best player on Fnatic. Can we be real for like 5 seconds?
That's not true. He is. Tesses is the best player.
Well, now
in
he
Denmark.
is because Cypher's gone. I'm angry today.
I can tell.
Device and Stare, they're just taking heads off, looking good while they do it. MIBR, a tall task now ahead of them, Henry.
I think that's fair. An
a
accurate
mountain
statement.
to climb. Ben Davis.
That's not bad. I think the job is done, though. That is going to be map points. A good try from MIBR. It looks like another 13-1 is locked in here. A nightmare situation in Bucharest. Multiple L's. Multiple 13-1s. 0-2 looking very likely. Move on to Nuke next. But bear in mind, that's where Astralis have had some of their worst performances of the year, and MIBR managed to pick up a map yesterday. So, with that logic in mind, maybe there's a chance for third. This is exactly what happened yesterday. Lost the first map 13-1, went on to win Nuke. Your opponent's pick.
But maybe they can win this, Henry.
Yeah? The reverse sweep?
It's always darkest with your eyes closed. And MIBR just got to pry them open.
Okay.
Oh, exit. No. They're not respecting util, buddy. They aren't respecting your util. Insani, it's a damn good try, really. But now,
there we go.
Unception. Oh no, Device dead.
Okay, come back on.
Looks like young man Magisk has got to do this all on his lonesome. Magisk, prime of his life. And there's no one else you would want in this spot. But the game he's been having, nearly a decade of experience, dead of course, to the youngest man in the server. It's Bruno from the Academy team, the stand-in for MIBR to find them a second round.
Okay, needed that. We always say it, Harry. Number 13 is the hardest round in the world to pick up. And it could take some time here. They've avoided the 13-1, which is good news, or at least news in general. And they take us the distance. Those exit, open things up. The famous Evan Stani actually managed to keep the dream alive here. One more round to go. Astralis will be force buying. 12-2. They're going for a banana take, presumably with the dress smoke going down. Molotov at the start. Trying to move that CT vision. Exits in trouble, but he rises to the occasion, finds Yabby. 5-4 advantage. Want to get the hell out of there now. Massive damage taken courtesy of the HE.
I actually think Magisk dinked him.
Oh, you think so?
I think he did. Not intentionally, but all I'm saying is Magisk did get an AK off of that.
Okay. Let's see whether Magisk can find an opener here. If he's so good, Harry, if he's so young and sprightly, it'll be no problem finding kills in towards B.
Oh, they're keeping the best till last. They're leaving him to clutch. Taking a risk, Magisk knows. Oh, yeah. Some risks aren't worth taking into Bruno again. The youngest player.
Can't keep up with him.
Stare. Kind of middle of the pack, age-wise. Middle child of Astralis, but I don't know, they've always got a point to prove. Gives it a go. Silenced by Kicker. And MIBR might be onto something here. The comeback well within their grasp in a way.
Yeah. In an
The best first
way.
map we've seen from them here in Bucharest.
It's a good point. Kick out to close things out there, getting the defuse in. They survive with 2 AK-47s. Now we should see an eco here. Astralis won't have much to work with at all. Let's see whether there's anything to be said here in round number 16. A good try. Astralis almost breached the bomb side there. They've got 4 HEs. I suppose you either nade top of banana on the corner or you're nading top or middle. They're going to go for banana. Good work. Doesn't work.
Oh, low ammo in these A1Ss. Full mag dump, down to the pistol.
Hello.
Device. Goes no further. Kicker gets there just in time. MIBR picking up some steam. Astralis, they've been waiting to bring the guns back out. Hooksy, your services have been requested. Make a damn call. Win the round. Win the game.
I mean, now 8 rounds in a row required. You've got the orbs. You've got AKs within the CT ranks. All of a sudden, things starting to brighten up here for MIBR. Smoke deep down towards banana. Forces the hand of Stab. It's a face full of HE, and it's going to be an aggressive swing kick
That's
out.
legendary.
Yeah, he times that perfectly.
Walking down mid. What a bowler. All right. Is it going to be Astralis? They're a man down. They lose Yabby in a very unorthodox fashion. Trying to collect themselves here in the 4-on-5. Feel like grouping up might be their best option. Limited util, limited numbers, and so gonna play it together.
What's the play It's going to be molotoving off towards the quad side, taking massive damage on roots. CTs don't really have to be anything to do with this mid-interaction. Let's hold the crossfires on the bomb side itself. We've got two players pit side. It will be Born Rich holding towards the arch. Got himself an AWP. Perfect weapon for the task. Fortunately flashed off. Is this where it comes crashing down from MIBR? Stifling pressure. Device and Hooksy chiming in for a couple of kills here, but Stare, he might make the incision that costs MIBR everything. 2 versus 2. Retake looking challenging here. An impressive comeback of sorts, managing to get 3 rounds in a row on the CT side, but it looks like we are all done here, ladies and gentlemen. It will be Astralis stealing the map away, 13-4. Excellent rebuttal here after a pretty disappointing showing yesterday. And it's going to be the first map their opponents pick landing in their favor. Much more convincing scenes here, but more the same for MIBR, Harry, as it's another disastrous first map.
Yeah. Yeah, look, we said coming into this, because you've got to be realistic with your expectations, this is why do it, are they? Astralis showing up in good form, okay? They're playing up to their level today.
True.
And MIBR probably feels like you have nothing to lose, so you're going to play your best CS yet. I have no doubt this will be a close map.
Sure.
But it's just not meant to be.
It will be that T-side start for Astralis. And we know what that means. Could be 0 rounds. There is a chance of 0 rounds.
Okay, there is a strong chance of 0 rounds. But you could break that curse and get some if you win the pistol.
Let's see what we got.
What's Hooksy designed? Oh, look at Yabi. The smallest man in Denmark creeps under the smoke. Hooksy dead first, and so they don't get that leeway out towards A, but it has left ramp open and ripe for the taking. Astralis move in.
Okay, 0 rounds. Looking more and more likely here. Mages, though, the pep in his step. We'll find Insani at this point. Just crunching that bomb down. Try and get yourself into a winnable scenario. There's a nice little gush there towards Bruno, down to just 4 points of health. The bomb will be planted. 4 versus 2, though. Device and Mages, the old Astralis core. Won't be able to do much to this Device. Can he do anything? I'll see. Low HP on Bruno, so that kill is no problem whatsoever, but that's all he'll find. Good try, good duel, but it's just going to be bomb planted for Astralis. They'll be buying up in that second round. So here come the Tech Nines. MIBR, a solid start. They're kind of nuke masters. They never pick it, but they always win it. Good, clean finish. As mentioned,
0 T-side rounds.
it's happening.
We were all here for it. Honestly, I think Kicker deserves a win.
Fair enough. Can't argue with that.
A major winner. Oh, good stuff for Insani. Oh!
Okay.
Okay, Hooksy didn't know he had that in him.
Nice shot.
Oh. Oh. Bruno.
Back to business as usual.
Maybe. I mean, Stared Eagle, pretty good. It's a print stream with what looks like Killjoy stickers on it. He somehow, I don't know if he didn't get spotted there by Bruno, but it feels like he should have.
Seems to be on high alert either way. And there it is. 2-0 locked in. Yabi with just a scout, I'm afraid. Best he can hope for. A couple of connections, not going to happen. It's going to be Breno to close things down. 3-0. presumably locked in. Maybe even 12-0. Astralis are known for their T-side performances on Nuke. EPL was evident of that. A couple of outings.
You would like to think that MIBR don't hit as hard as the teams they faced at EPL.
But they've got nothing to lose.
Then again, it was GamerLegion and Ents who thrashed. So actually, MIBR might hit just as hard as the teams they met at EPL. Oh, dude, it can't happen again. I can't. There's a limit for how many times you can cast Astralis, get no T-side rounds on Nuke. The former home map of Danish Counter-Strike supremacy.
32 wins in a row. Unstoppable at one point.
Oh, yes. Rasmus. No! No! Well, Hooksy tried. He really, really tried. MIBR going to clean that up. 3-0 as the guns come out for Astralis. Now, just one round. We can start slow. One round. That's the building block, the first one that you've got to lay. You've got to get one on the board before you can get two. You've got to get two before you can get three. Henry, that's numbers.
That's how they work. Hooksy, not a bad effort, but Exit shutting them down. No one gets close to the lower bomb site on his watch. Starting to feel it now. Oh, carajo. Indeed. Exit continues that strong form. First couple of kills looking likely. Yabi fighting back. It's kick out though. And maybe it will not be 0 rounds here. 3 versus 2, but Hooksy and Yabi are very low indeed. It's Device.
Now, the only 2 players in the site, right? Device out in the yard. He will have the drop on Breno, and you shouldn't ever really be checking this. Breno and Bruno were hoping to save. And Bruno will. I think they need another, like a Brenson or something.
A Brenson.
Or a Brenda. Brenda, Bruno, Breno.
I see what you're doing.
Bronson.
Bronson would work. Brenson, not so much. But Bruno will be saving the AWP. It's the first round on the board for Astralis.
He knows it's all, you know, if you want to accrue that generational wealth, be born rich like he is, it's all about saving.
I suppose you're right. And we are going to see AKs across the board. Astralis looking to close this out 2-0. They really need to show us they could go deep in this tournament. No one's really believing right now. But Stare he is. Sneaking out with the initial smoke. Setting up Magisk on towards that main roof. There is an open play. It's not hitting hard though. It's going to be Bruno. Rattling off the first shot. Unable to connect. It's going to be Stare. Down towards Secret. It's all a bit of a ruse. He's the only player there trying to keep players on that side of the map. Bruno takes significant damage. One grenade and he is toast. Stare. Given the intel, it's incredibly low. Oh, not the best shot though. Stare taken down, and all of a sudden this round looking promising. Looking for 4-1. Less than 1 minute to go. They don't have much, Harry. There's no further smokes. They've just got flashes on the T side.
Aggression out towards Secret control. And so Yard is about to get cleared by MIBR. They've got to... Oh, what's going on here? What's going on there? Bit of funny business, but no one from Astralis is laughing. This round's gotten away from them. They were in a convincing position. In a way.
Sort of, yeah.
And now it's just Device.
Devis.
Down lower. Catches Breno. That's the route to the plant open. Is Device cooking?
The thing is, Harry, he's had so many clutch opportunities. He always gets real close. But these days, doesn't really seem to close them out. Is today any different? There it is again.
Oh, you called it!
Every time. Same thing was happening yesterday. He'd get...
I've seen enough. Bring back Zip.
You want to bring ZipX out of this coaching role?
Yeah. Text Mouse after this game.
Name your price.
You're
Money
not getting Dupree
is not
back.
an object.
He's gone. Dupree's gone. He's retired.
But ZipX?
But Zip could still hang.
You do need the clutch minister to come back. The final piece of the puzzle. Shot though. Device, as expected, close but no cigar. It's going to be 4-1. The T-side woes of Astralis continue here, but it's early days. Round 6. After a very, very convincing Inferno performance. 11-1 in the first half from their opponent's map pick. It's almost identical to the BetBoom yesterday. MIBR looking good to win their opponent's map pick of Nuke. It's a flying start.
I mean, while everyone apparently underrates their Nuke, I guess it's good to lull your opponents into picking it, but in the future, maybe they should think about just picking this map.
Just pick the map.
They're really good at it.
This time.
They're just reluctant, you know? Like, they must all hate it, but it just clicks. Oh, device. Speaking of just clicking, that's what it'll do. Bruno dead out in the yard. But a swipe of the mouse from device. 5-on-3 for Astralis. Just don't lose this round.
I mean, there's always a chance. Heading down towards Secret right now. Magisk, tip of the spear. Problem is, Harry, there are two CT players ready and waiting and down towards lower. They're playing defensively as well. These ratty positions could unravel. Astralis, stare is low as well. And the thing is, they're not going to have much time after clearing our window. There's less than 30 seconds on the clock. Making their presence known, a real chance for MIBR to bounce back and recover yet another round. It's down to Breno. Here we go.
Oh my god. Breno gonna stop the plant. They've got to act quickly here. Oh, Astralis. There's just no depths to the rounds they can lose.
There it is. They can't win.
Guys, this was a 5-on-3.
Oh.
This was a 5-on-3, and you might all die. Now Device is going to die after time, guys. He's not, but still, holy shit. How has it gotten this bad?
A real meltdown here on Nuke.
It's MIBR with a stand-in, man.
A 5-on-3. Overcooked. They decided not to check the bomb site. Just ran out, assumed it was clear.
No one feels good about that. You can see it in the cams as well, Henry, man. They're all...
Oh, they're tilted now.
They all know that was a big oopsie-daisy.
Yeah. A real disaster of a round. A bit of a blunder, if you don't mind me saying, Harry. All the right moves in the openers. A 5-on-3. And a gamble from MIBR. Focusing their efforts down towards lower, and it pays off big time. They hit the jackpot. How have they given that one away? Tilted now. Our Astralis. Having to make do with just the device AWP. A few upgraded pistols. Some players of our Kevlar. It's going to be Yabi and Hooksy. So towards ramp we go.
All right, Breno tested again, device with the trade. Oh, now trained in on this hell repeak. Bruno ain't gonna give it to them for free. They're gonna have to earn this kill. They offset the aim with the deep peek, and now Device tries to take the line.
Hello.
Picks up a convincing second. Device with the ball rolling on this round. That's the AWP saved out of the last being put to work. I like these rounds where Device kind of has to deliver, right? Like, he was forced to save in that previous throw and away round. And so it puts all the pressure on Device to be the initiator, to be the guy to save the day. And whenever he's in those moments, he often looks really good for it. You just don't see him necessarily make those type of plays in rounds that aren't like this. Hooksy nails his D shot, and it's like that last round never even happened, guys.
In a way.
You're all feeling great. You're all feeling just don't lose this. Like then oh my god, it's Astralis! What are you doing? Device, Hooksy, come on! Yes, Device, thank you! Only kick out left, and it's basically done.
Kind of
it's basically done.
Though. Oh, he's not even giving
he's
it
done.
Again.
He's writing it off. The writing's on the walls. Device is locking the hell in. He'll do this single-handedly if he has to.
Might have to, on the T side, to be honest. Okay, it's still got to be a decent attempt there. Kick up, keeps them modest, but Device holds onto his AWP. Device drags them, kicking and screaming across the finish line in round number 7. Took 3 massive AWP kills. I don't know why everyone's overextending and peeking in that situation. We've got a 4-2. They invite them into the clutch. It's Device and Hooksy, to be fair, that hits a really nice shot. But Device shuts down the threats. Insani almost brought the round back to life. Kick up. Didn't have the time to work with. Offers up the second round for Astralis here. Bear in mind, there won't be much in terms of loss bonus for MIBR, so they're going to take a tactical pause just to work out how they're going to position themselves financially speaking, how they'll distribute the cash. That saved AK, but not much else to go with it right now. Insani does fully invest with the FAMAS. But Astralis need a lot more where that came from. The partial buy / eco victory with the saved AWP gets them back on the board. It's been a pretty rough showing. This is what we saw from them early in the tournament. Pretty disastrous EPL outing. Stage 2 of the tournament with 0-3 with some horrible nuke showings. This one looking uncomfortable, but ultimately fine with Device and Yabi opening things up. Okay, we're coming back down to earth now. Things are calming down.
It just feels safe, man. With Device playing like this, showing everyone else how it's done. He's restoring some much-needed normality. He's even given that Yabi the AWP.
What could go wrong?
5v2, most dangerous position for Astralis. For some reason. Formerly one of the best teams, or the best team of all time. Now, even rounds like this.
Bit of
scare an Astralis fan.
Okay. Just don't run the clock down to 20 seconds, that's all.
There's one death. No instant trade, but it's fine. Brenner shouldn't be able to do a thing. And so well handled for Astralis.
They're back.
Third secured.
They are so back. It's an eco up next as well. Take all the timeouts you want. Either way, you're looking at a full eco here. No cash available for 3 players. Kicker, 7 I suppose, but Device that was calm, it was comfortable. Yabi watching towards the hubs, double spray down. Got a little bit hairy, but ultimately well handled. Only losing 1 player en route. So 4 USPs. Kicker does purchase, I think, a P250. And his Device once again holding the angle towards ramp for the aggressive push. 5-4. All of a sudden this game feeling a lot more comfortable in general. Building up some resources yourself. The money's going to be very good after this. Shouldn't have any more ecos going forward. Smoke down towards window. And I'm hoping there's nothing to report here. Should this be a clean round? No funny business, no nonsense. A nice opener. Is it enough?
No, this is fine. This is fine. They're so fine. Okay, Astralis. I may have gone a little hard on them for the first few rounds. Seems like they've found a way. Lobby aggression versus the USP's charts to pad your stats a little bit. Don't know if the AWP is the best gun for the job. I don't know. Device has been the guy here on Nuke to kind of force Astralis to straighten up a little bit. Exit's just vibing. Dude, that looks really sick, actually. He's smooth with it.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Future is a mocap actor in-game.
Oh, here we go. How awkward does it get? Not very. Ultimately, okay, well, that's not ideal, losing 2 players to the blast, but as mentioned, the money should be fine. We're getting to the closing stages here of the first half of the second map. This is the pick of Astralis. Bit of a rough start. A little bit bumpy, a little bit uncomfortable. It's about what you would expect, though, from these boys. We'll see whether they can keep it clean. Bruno, 4 and 7. Got the AWP. We've got some outside activity here. Hooksy setting up the util. Once off towards red. Little flashbang.
All right, Yard smokes in. Only Magisk left on top of the silo. So it's not a dedicated play in behind these smokes. Instead, the rest of Astralis sat back in the lobby. Ramp is fully empty right now. And as they get out hard, Kicker caught getting down from hot roof. It's a double opener for Hooksy. Clean stuff on the MAC-10. Just runs it home. The smokes it enough to pull MIBR out of position.
Really sick from Hooksy, reading the finances well. You can see the remaining 3 players MIBR have no helmets. He pulls on the MAC-10, running out towards hub first. He's called a blinder there. Nice little execution. Rips through 2. Job done. 5-5. No dramas. You might even go for a little hunt here, Harry. Lots of time.
It would be worth it. You could sacrifice 1 extra player and still feel kind of fine about that if you're Astralis, because you stand to gain so much from removing even one of these guns. You have the entire buy if you knock one of them out of play. Bruno blind, Astralis closing in. Nails the first, but sacrificed eventually. If they can find one more, that's massive. What about all of them? Gabby stealing checks off of MIBR. A tie game and money decimated at the hands of Astralis.
Oh, at the worst possible time as well. Do they go all in? It's round number 11. You won't have much to work with going forward either way. They partially invest with some pistols. MP9s, what was looking like a very promising half, it's starting to unravel at the seams here. Molotov towards the huts. We are going to see Device once again holding that ramp for the push. Couple of players there, boosted up. Breno might try and tempt them in by pushing himself, but just holding the close range proximity angle. But these are the rounds Astralis love to lose. Mark my words. See what they've got. Window smoke deployed by Hooksy. Bit of a gap.
Oh.
Okay, bit of a team. They won't check this. You ain't checking this.
Bruno boosted. He can get away with murder. There's one, and that's it. Hooksy, important trade, even one step further from the captain of Astralis as he doubles up on the re-aggression out of hell. You still don't feel fully safe in this round, and it's a double lower stack for MIBR, who tried to get ahead of this. To their credit, I think how they play these CT halves, being very rotate heavy, trying to outmaneuver the Ts, often works to their benefit. Been successful in this matchup once already. Let's see if they can do it again. Oh, awkward miss for Insani, but able to make amends, and Kicker goes on to recover. MIBR around, they have no business winning in a 2-on-3. Shut out Astralis again, thanks to one of these quick changes of direction. The gamble in towards lower. Just solid reads on their CT halves of Nuke.
Yeah, it started off a bit awkward with the team kill, but he Hooksy recovered it there. That's a 3 versus 2 up against the MP9 and the Deagle. And you're right, it's these decisions to keep going down lower that seem to rumble Astralis. Final round here, that's a bit of a miracle one for MIBR. Just took the partial buy, that wasn't a force. No business winning it. And they convert. Nice Deagle work towards lower and nice M4 work to open things up here. Looking for a 7-5 scoreline, looking to take us the distance. Ancient, the last map required. We might get there now. 7-5 scoreline, not bad at all on the CT side of Nuke. And they've got a 5-on-4 to work with here. Make it 5-on-3. Device removed early. Bruno finding some form here now.
Exit with the spot. There's the one man's made it down lower. Stair wants no part to play in that fight. He's going to back up and try and join Hooksy here. Are we looking at an A split? Right now, there's no one really in position to spy for this out in the yard. They've rotated heavy in towards lower. Gabby just heard the drop on a hot roof, and he's seen a backside player. That's good info. He is going to get sacrificed, though, as this aggression comes into the lobby. And the round just peters out. 7-5 to MIBR on the back of a good CT half. Their Nuke continues to look great, even with a stand-in.
Kind of unreal, really. I think you might be onto something. They should probably just pick this map at this tournament. Everything else seems to go horribly wrong, but Nuke, something about it. It's working out for them. Had a great start. It looked like Astralis were back and we're going to take the lead. But losing to Pistols. Hooksy, does he look happy or not? I can't work it out. Oh, no, he does not look happy. He looks kind of pissed off, actually. Ancients waiting in the wings. MIBR looking to take us to a third once again after a terrible first map. 11-1 in that first half of Inferno, on the CT side no less as well. So, what have you got? Pistol rounds would be massive from MIBR here. They can pull it off. Be in great stead. Convert this map, close it out. Insani has been the shining beacon of hope throughout this tournament for MIBR, even in these compromised, difficult times at the stand-in. A team that's only just started speaking English as well. Now you got to throw in Bruno from the MIBR Academy. And here we go then, their T-side pistol. They've got an HE and a Molotov. Towards ramp we go. First player jumps round, Stair wants nothing to do with it. Drop down towards low up.
You've seen multiple now. Stair can hear a bunch of footsteps as well. So Astralis, it's forgivable. They've rotated heavy in towards lower. What's a little less forgivable is that death out of Hooksy. That opens up the wrap, backing away. Magisk buys as much time as he can, but he's dead to a latent hut push, and Exit doubling up on this lurk. MIBR, you were really doubting whether or not they could replicate. Dude, start picking Nuke, MIBR. They're so good at it.
So good.
This is now twice over they've looked to do this. BetBoom yesterday, demolished on map 1. Show up to Nuke, wreck BetBoom. Today, demolished map 1 by Astralis. Show up to Nuke, wreck Astralis.
Well, that's both pistols in the bag now. Stair Device, nothing left to do but save the Kevlar. You've got 100 HP, I suppose. They get a cheaper helmet in the future. Exit will go down, but there it is. Massive victory. Towards the ramp they went. Up towards the ladder. Found Hooksy in hell. And things got very uncomfortable once again. Clean round. Not much to report there. Begs the question, will we see the force buy in the second? I'm sure we will. But you can't bring much. It'll be pistols and that scout by the looks of things here.
All right. No secret that that's not how Astralis wanted to start their CT campaign.
No, that's fair. Totally accurate.
They're coming through the force. There was a bunch of aggressive purchase decisions in that first half. I was curious if they were going to keep going here on Nuke, and seems like they are. They come through with this force. They want to try and slow the roll of MIBR early. Some smokes lobbed in down yonder. Insani going to creep up behind them. There was a chance, a really good chance there for Device. Insani would have been spottable. He sails over the top of the boxes, still makes it across unscathed. Think back to that BetBoom game, this was a constant source of kills, was trying to deal with Insani on the cross, and they were actually very proficient at it. Still wasn't enough to beat MIBR. So we'll be keeping a watchful eye on if Astralis can shut him down in much the same fashion. Bruno, flung far afield here out in a garage, decides against it, and actually hooks back up with these players in secret.
Okay. All comes down to this, really. Yabi known to have a deadly Desert Eagle, but his teammates are dropping like flies. Hooksy and Magisk removed early. This is for double digits, essentially, as well. Be full eco coming up next. 5-on-3. Stare. The last chance they've got.
Oh.
Okay, not bad. Can we get a second? No. That should be round. Oh, sound cue from Yabi. And they'll go towards upper. That is round. Good try, good damage, but the Famous of Hooksy couldn't quite connect. The Scouter device does, but it's all in vain at this point. Just looking to hold on to it, I suppose. Recovering a Galil for Yabi. And a Famous, nice little upgrade. So not all is lost, but this game feels like it's falling apart for Astralis. So it won't necessarily be an eco here going forward with a couple of rifles saved up. Thing is, you can't really justify much more investment. The money will be that low. I suppose Device could drop a couple of PT-50s, but he's Europa. You want his cash to be strong.
Terrorists win.
So it is going to be the Galil and that Famous outside working quite nicely from MIBR down towards lower. Trading out the kills and touching distance once again. Have a third map after getting absolutely walloped on the first one, 13-4. Your opponent's pick, you think it's going to go from bad to worse, but they're doing it again. Somehow, some way. Finding their footing here on Nuke. So as mentioned, a few upgraded pistols could be dropped. And those two rifles looking for a bit of a miracle themselves here. They're going for the nice boost on outside and towards ramp. Unfortunately, getting nothing for it. Cool idea. Good gimmick, but ultimately very clean cross from MIBR.
Yeah, and you almost don't buy into the idea the players did cross. You think that you would have seen something from that boost, so your heart just tells you to keep gambling in towards upper, that this is a fake out in the yard, and that's not the case. MIBR, man, they have very, very good protocols here on Nuke. The perfect amount of chaos and weirdness injected in, and a very tricky team to face on this map. Yeah, bare minimum on the run up to the major. I don't think this is going to be like a fantastic outing for MIBR, but they made a convincing case for their nuke already. And you know, this is without the full squad.
Okay. I guess at this stage you're not winning the round, but maybe you can limit finances going forward. Stare takes a good stab at it. We'll be managing to find Breno, but I think that's probably all they find. Trying to contain them, keep them in that lower bomb site. I'll take a Galil and Famas into the next round once again as MIBR exit towards the ramp room. Yeah, this is looking very convincing now. MIBR do find double digits first in a convincing manner. Didn't really have to break a sweat there against the two rifles. Slow and steady towards outside. No nades to pop those smokes open. Down towards lower. Very simple procedure and very calm. Now of Astralis found that amazing first map. 13-4, everyone firing on all cylinders, looking super convincing. And now it's come down to this. They can still win the map, sure, but God, they've made a meal of it. Very important round here, Harry. Indicative as to where we're going with this one.
I mean, this is the one for all the marbles for Astralis. They're going to get dealt a fast topside play. Good recovery from Yabi. Not an easy spot to be in, but he's made it look so. Flashes had him wrecked. And Yabi, as a one-man army, puts a stop to MIBR's fast top hit. Hey, they're a good util to flush him out, make life uncomfortable for Yabi. That's just a great moment of individual brilliance shining through and uplifting Astralis.
Okay, they desperately needed that. Not much to break down apart from a fast upper hit, trying to change up the pace in the first real gun rounds. MIBR, perfect flashbangs. Caught Yabi off guard. He recovers by dropping down, and that precision, the burst with the M4A1S only has 20 bullets available, and it's pitch perfect. Everything about that was just a wonderful sequence. Really enjoyed it. And he's on for the ace. The thing is, you don't want to go hunting for this ace. The money is not in a position to do so. You know their money's strong. It wouldn't be some financial victory if you took Insani down. For 35 seconds, he's the one who's going to try and make a dent, if anything. Magisk with the AWP. Recovered from Devitt. Holding towards outside. Nothing too flashy required here, boys. Keep the 4 weapons up. Looks like he's going to save. Oh, we've got to see a replay from that from Yabi. That was one of the best plays of the tournament so far. Real sick, real clean.
Counter-terrorists win.
I mean, that's a great moment and exactly what Astralis needed if they do want to get back into Nuke. It's a step in the right direction, but you still have a long way to go here. You know, you're not anywhere near breaking through the money yet. As you highlighted in the last round, you still have a ways to go.
Look,
so you're hoping that you've at least repelled the top side play convincingly so, and you hope MIBR just don't go back to it. It's always good to kind of get that under your belt to open up this CT side, remove that from the playbook for at least a couple of rounds.
Well, it's an inspiring play from Yabi. They need a lot more where that came from, though. You're absolutely right. Plenty of cash and a full buy. No AWP on the T side here, but they are fully equipped with the AK-47s. Insani, the star player of this squad, 13 and 13 right now. Actually found a gap. He's going to catch out Hooksy, no problem. Oh, or is he? Hooksy has no idea he's there, so he should find him still. There it is. Towards ramp we go. Stair needs to replicate Yabi's performance, and oh my God, he almost does. 3 crispy taps there with the AK-47. Might have done enough to save the day. It's taking absolutely everything from Astralis right now to keep their head above water, but the individuals are delivering, Harry.
Yeah, man, another fantastic round. This one isn't over yet, though. It's not quite as clean as Yabi's 4K, so he still has some work to do. Yabi makes it happen. And it might be another round where Insani's just left to the wayside. 1 versus 3, only 30 seconds left to make peace with this one. Bomb dropped over a ramp with Astralis looking on.
Okay.
And so 7 rounds secured. That's now back-to-back kind of hero rounds out of Astralis. He's still going to give this a go. Yabby's realized he doesn't have time. It looked like Yabby was going to run away. And so, yeah, there's the save called MIBR. This game is tightening up. Now their money has ran out.
It didn't look good there for Astralis at all, Harry. Not going to lie to you. If hooks are going down and the ramp pounds, it was actually a really nice call from MIBR. They found the gap, they found the space, but they couldn't shut down Stair. Another remarkable individual performance. That is, again, super sick. I couldn't believe it. Just tapping away with that AK-47. That's why you always want the AK towards the ramp, to enables you to take more advantageous duels and actually go toe-to-toe. Let's just have a look at this and enjoy it once again. Bang, bang, bang. Massive. Saves the day. They're losing that round. If he only gets 2, I think that round's over. 3 was the minimum, and he delivered on all fronts. 10-7. And the money in the proverbial bin now. MIBR will take their second timeout. Can feel this lead slipping away. Astralis finding their form once again. Pretty rough here on Nuke. Some absolute nightmare rounds. Some 5-on-3s given over. The clock, their biggest enemy, time and time again on their T-side campaign. But Yabby inspiring the rest of Astralis with that fantastic upper hold. Set up Stair to replicate his level of performance, and here we are. The money's actually looking pretty good. They should be able to keep this round clean, keep 5 players alive, and Device making sure they can do it. That's the rifle remove. Keep 5 players alive, and then you're in a great spot to close this one out. Bear in mind, it's MIBR. Sure, they're good on Nuke for some weird reason. They're good on Nuke with a stand-in. They never pick it. But there might be a real chance. Get the money strong. Get us out of here. MIBR looking down the barrel of a 0-2 berth tomorrow going forward in the Swiss system.
Exit. Trying to clear. Had the read. Knew what to look at. But Magisk, I mean, this is just a strong position. Armorless opponents. It's not really a hope in hell for MIBR here. Third try, third swing and a miss. And it's nice, easy round for Astralis. You wanted 5 alive. That's what they bring us. Money now banking up.
I'm happy with that. Big thumbs up. Even a double thumbs up, you know. Rugger's enjoying it. One of the first clean rounds they've had here on Nuke. And all of a sudden you start to believe. Plenty of cash going forward. Can't really say the same for MIBR. To Galil, for Insani. Get your star player, the AK boys. Surely.
I mean, Bomb Plant allows them to still keep things kind of interesting with purchases able to come through, right? That's one nice thing, I guess, for MIBR. But if they don't get it, yeah, this is Astralis having them right where they want them. Cross out in the yard, looking to be the go-to call here. Not Gabagool.
The Gabagool.
Uxie. They try to make it across.
Oh,
Make it into the garage, sliding past him, but now they don't know. Gonna get out with 1 onto Bruno. And he might have even heard Insani heading out into the garage after the tags on the smoke. Still, it's not something anyone else for Astralis is considering. Device is coming over with a knife out. Oh, hello, Insani.
Oh!
Magisk with the turn.
No way, bro.
Unks don't do that. That's nephew behavior.
Okay, we're back.
Magisk, the GOAT, has just saved Astralis with that check.
That's crazy work. How have you not got that kill?
27 years young.
Oh, that could
Not
be
an
it.
Unk.
Stair to defend the lower bomb side now. 25 seconds. The last chance. He has got some backup as well. Device will be towards him. Oh, okay, that's huge. Device, though, even bigger. Actually hits the collateral there, I think. Takes Kicker down to 14.
Oh, Molly's big. Kicker dead. Nothing he can do. That's Device's second kill with Molotovs. Breno works his way up close. Now, Device won't be ready for this. He will have the drop on at least one, but for Breno, it's got to be all three. They're all coming from the same spot. Yabi dead first. Low health on Magisk here. Very low health on Magisk, so it might come down to Device having a clutch up. He's been left in many clutches, struggled to take them over the line, and the at the 1 versus 3, MIBR break the streak of Astralis, and we've got Breno to thank.
Oh dear, oh dear. What a round that was. We had the absolute meltdown on Nuke from Insani. The freebie in the back. Unk found him. Hooksy with the opener as well. A 3 versus 1, but the low HP, the AWP in the mix as well. It all goes so wrong so quickly. And this kill from Exit, but he pulled Device with this kill on the AWP, the incendiary to follow things up. That would be enough, but all 3 players coming from the ramp, and it's a real disastrous finish there for Astralis. Can they bounce back? Can they find their form once again? Hooksy seems to think so. Gets himself a double. Good lord, that's a tilting round, but Device confirms this one by the looks of things. Breno's down to 15 points of health. Exit with the AWP. Surely they don't give this one up, Harry.
You'd hope not. Device ain't moving a muscle. No reason to. Powerful line, and he knows they don't have the util for the yard cross. I mean, look, Astralis have given away some absolutely horrible rounds in this second map.
True.
But they always come back with a vengeance.
You're not wrong. Are there any more twists and turns here in round number 20? Exit waiting for that big mistake. Anyone that dares explore for info? Is anyone going on the hunt? Device gives up his position. Oh, this could be it, Harry. This is the shot. This is the moment. Okay, Exit doesn't get the intel. Device has actually managed to slip by. Does he check?
Kill. That should be AWP denied. And so no proper save for MIBR. They lose the big ticket item. Breno left cowering, and a great return out of Astralis.
They will save the AK. Money.
No money. MIBR full broke.
Yeah, might have been poor and rich, but Bruno's going to have to make do with a Tech 9. Hooksy, got to say, this was a beautiful little sequence from him. The individual's really having to step up. No round is comfortable, no round is safe. Device does deny the AWP. Breno operating with the AK-47. We've got some Glocks. HE, maybe just a rush here with Molotov on towards the huts. Molotov towards main. Deep smoking towards the squeaky door and Stair. He's had a beautiful sequence towards ramp already. That's a nice little grenade though. Softens him up. Oh, he spent a lot of bullets so he knows it. No reason to stick around. Can't get the reload in. It's getting awkward. Oh no, Aaron, not like this.
No, it's a Glock round, guys.
No,
it was one gun.
They're losing up.
One gun on Breno.
They're losing up.
It's still mostly Glocks. Magis, thank goodness it's him and not anyone else. He's able to stop Insani. This is the bomb pushing into Secret, so luckily enough, everyone's kind of lost their marbles here. But a chance to go up the vent, right in to Magis. The safe pair of hands, the safe man.
The magic man.
He ain't going to drop the ball here.
Yeah, this round is super weird. 45 seconds, no... Oh, they do have a smoke. I take it back. There is some util. Breno, kick up. Going for the old NIP plan here by the looks of things. Hooksy gives him a position. They just wanted some intel. Incendiary is going to say probably doesn't land. That's a kill. That's a big one. Hopes he doesn't close out the round. Oh my god, but Breno might.
Oh
Another
my
1v3. Oh, and he's so far away.
On for the ace clutch, 1 versus 3 as
No
this begins. It would be
way.
his second 1v3 of the map. Breno was the only gun in this otherwise full eco round. Magisk, can he piece it together? Can he stop him? Yes, he can. And that's why Magisk is here.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, thank goodness. They owe so much to Magisk for stopping that in its tracks. That's nearly a second 1 versus 3. An ace clutch, all the kills for Breno. But he couldn't stop Magisk.
Oh, it's such a hollow victory though, Harry. Like, it's difficult to even like be shouting and be proud of that one. It's Glocks and 1 AK, and it comes down to a 1v1 again, where you probably should have lost it. Oh, this is the Astralis we know and love. It's good to be back. Yeah, no one really shouting. No massive celebration there. Just like, thank God he got it over the line. Final tactical pause. Money's going to be strong. Can Astralis close this out? 2-0. Is it possible? Calamity ensuing every single round.
Yeah. Like, every round is a new disaster. A new and exciting flavor of trauma from watching this Astralis squad play. It's nice in a weird way.
Yeah.
Comforting almost.
Keep you up at night, but my God, does it ever get the heart going?
You certainly feel alive. Aggression outside. Device moves in with the AWP. Looking for the 5v4, and he's got it.
Okay, that's kind of massive, actually. That's Insani being removed as well. That's the star player removed early on. He's been the thorn in their side. He's been the one finding the gaps, threading the needle. Time and time again. And Stare using that intel, knowing a player's gone down towards outside. It's unlikely there's much ramp presence. Doesn't need to overstep the mark here. Holding trophy is good. But Device wants a bit more. He's going to try and hold the more offensive line. Abby tucks himself in towards Squeaky as well.
Oh, double backstab. They have no idea where to look. And this aggression has torn MIBR's penultimate rifle round away from them. Exit in a box. Bruno. Poor little Bruno is the stand-in. Shut down. At the attempt to save Astralis. Trying to complete this comeback. They've broken MIBR's money in round 23. And so you couldn't have asked for a better time to take control over the money.
Wow.
Hugely important round, a very confident round from Astralis as well, where they don't sit back, they don't give respect.
Okay, but it's up against the pistols and the one rifle.
Fast A.
You know what that means. They've got the player down vents as well. That's not the bomb, I believe. It's going to be Insani with the bomb on his back. So definitely ruffles some feathers, forces a rotation. You can see Stare, though, hearing them come towards ramp. Can he deliver once again? Device with the first. Stare with the second. It looks like everything's under control. There is still one player down towards lower, but Stare, yeah, he's absolutely smashed it. Exits low. Kicker noted towards the ramp room. 4-on-2.
Oh, and the bomb was dropped further up the ramp. As Astralis move in, they uncover that. Kicker had no choice but to go back. He wanted to just follow through, link up with Exit, try and play that round out, but it won't ever get that far. Astralis reach match and series point.
Who would have thought? After what we've seen, not many people. It's MIBR with stand-in. First month of speaking English. You've just 13-3'd them on their map pick. Should have been easy. Should have been a convincing win, but a win's a win nonetheless. It's character building here on Nuke. At one point, it was the home map for Astralis, setting records back in the day. And sure, they pick it now, but it doesn't feel comfortable ever. One more round to do it.
Genuinely, the big takeaway for me is, man, MIBR's Nuke is really legit. We've been saying it. They did this versus BetBoom yesterday, get demolished map 1, beat them handily on Nuke, and now competitive throughout versus Astralis. Certainly had them on the ropes here. It's only in these final few rounds Astralis have really gotten anything going on the CT side. And now they're the ones with the chance to close. Job's not done yet, though. MIBR, they played the partial buy in that last with the goal of taking it over the line with guns here. Bruno and Exit come through with openers, and it's going to end in a 3-on-3 retake at this top site.
Yeah, absolutely true. Maybe even advantage MIBR, though. Overtime. Waiting in the wings. Exit and Kicker tagged up. It's Yabi in towards events. He needs a flashbang to be deployed before he can go up there. Here comes a swing. Solid flash. A couple of them going in. It's not the prettiest descent from the heavens, but it is going to be Stair opening things up here towards Squeaky Door. Can they find him? Yabi goes down. Going to go for that defuse. Breno once again a 1 versus 3, and I think they've done it. And indeed, they get it over the line. Astralis, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't comfortable, and it's actually a bit of a frustrating win towards the end of it, but still, after all the calamity, after all the disastrous rounds, Harry, they go 2-0 against MIBR.
Yeah, look, it's not as clean or as pretty as Astralis would have liked, and there was certainly some rounds in there they shouldn't have given away, but you just breathe a bit of a sigh of relief. You know, the series